Con mucha gente, Gennady Golovkin, después de varios años será finalmente. ¿Y cómo te sientes de enfrentar a Triple G en este combate y precisamente en la Independencia de México?
No, la verdad es que me siento muy bien, me siento contento de estar aquí, obviamente en estos días tan importantes para nosotros los mexicanos, poder representar a mi país, es un orgullo, y pues en una pelea tan importante también, la verdad que muy contento de regresar al cuadrilátero.
So the question was, how are you feeling after years? People wanted this fight, this trilogy with Triple G, and how are you feeling facing him, on this important weekend of Mexican independence? Yeah, I feel great. Obviously, it's these dates are really important for Mexico, and I'm really proud to be able to represent Mexico in such an important fight.
So you said yesterday that you felt this was going to be the biggest fight of your life. Could you just explain why you said that?
One of the biggest fights of my life. I think because por la rivalidad que tenemos entre Golovkin y yo, creo que es una de las peleas que de las tres que vamos a tener, creo que va a ser la más importante. ¿Por qué? Porque él va a venir a dejar todo en esta última pelea, porque piensa que es la última y va a venir a dejar todo, entonces eso lo hace más peligroso y pues en mi caso también, ¿no? En mi caso también vengo a dejar todo arriba del cuadrilátero, a ganar y creo que por eso.
And I think it's because of our rivalry, the rivalry that we've had. Out of the 3 fights, I believe this one will be the most important. And also, I think the fact that he's going into this fight thinking that it might be his last makes him even more dangerous. But myself too, I'm going to leave everything in the ring in this fight.
Saúl, en esta pelea tú consideras que el lastimarlo, noquearlo y retirarlo es uno de tus más grandes objetivos porque se ha hecho realmente personal para ti.
Pues mira, en todas las peleas es mi objetivo, ¿no? Y en esta no es la excepción. Y aparte, pues por todo lo que es más personal, pues todavía más le pone ese extra, ¿no? Y entrené al 100% y estoy listo para hacerlo y trataré desde el primer asalto de terminar la pelea antes del 12º.
So the question,
del
the question was, how do you feel, with the rivalry in this situation? Do you feel like you really want to go in and hurt your opponent here and, and finish it within the distance before the 12 rounds? And Sal's answer was, obviously I go into every fight with that objective, and this is no exception. This has obviously become personal, so you might give that extra, but I'm 100% ready for this fight and I've prepared that way. And from the first round, I'll be going in looking to get the stoppage.
No, I wondered, your last fight with him it'll be 4 years ago this weekend. He wanted to fight you right away afterwards. I'm wondering, from your point of view, what was it about doing the fight now that made you decide that now was the time to do this third fight as opposed to maybe a couple years ago or maybe even a little while after this?
Look, you don't know, guys, but in 2019 when the COVID came, we almost done to close that fight for the 2019, and then the COVID comes, and then I start fight in other weight classes, start winning titles in other weight classes, and that's what happened. And now I think we made this deal with the son and Eddie Hearns, and that's why, and I'm happy.
So did you always figure then in the back of your mind that whenever it was going to happen that, there would be a third fight? Did you always figure that eventually there would be a third fight?
After the second fight, I think it's over, But the son really want this fight, so we actually made that fight for 2019, but the COVID comes and then everything was canceled. So, but look, I'm happy to be involved in this fight because everybody wants to see this fight.
¿Pudiera responder esa pregunta en español, aunque sea un poquito para entender el contexto?
Pues la pregunta fue de lo de la pelea, porque hasta ahorita, en el 2019 estábamos muy cerca, o creo que firmamos, no me acuerdo.
No.
Estuvimos muy cerca de firmar esa pelea, ya nos habían mandado contrato y todo, pero pasó lo del COVID, entonces se canceló. Después empecé a pelear en otros pesos, a ganar títulos en otros pesos, y eso fue prácticamente lo que sucedió.
Just same answer in Spanish, that, by the way.
For a long time, so we were all accustomed to regarding you as the best fighter in the world, fully justified in my opinion. Let's shift slightly. Who, in your opinion, is the best fighter in the world now? And do you still have an aspiration, ambition to regain that place?
No, I think I'm the best fighter in the world because nobody do what I do in boxing. Nobody take that risk like me, and I don't need to take risks. But I love challenge, and that's it. And I feel I'm still the best.
You've been pretty open about all the bad things Golovkin said about you, and he has said a lot of bad things. What kind of emotions do you feel when you see him? When you stand face to face with him?
No, I just want to punish him really hard. So that's the only thing happened in my mind, and I'm very close to do it.
What is it about him in particular that you don't like?
No, he pretend to be a nice person, and he don't, and he talk a lot of shit about me. That's why I don't like. He's a good fighter. He's a great fighter. That's for sure. But as a person,